Hey, this is incredibly embarrassing. Last week I went into a McDonald's, and to my horror, a girl I went out with in high school was working behind the counter. And it was just incredibly embarrassing for me to have to go up to her and ask for an application form. I know I'm not going to get this job, I know it. My name's Jory. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'm the product of a very traumatic childhood. I was raised in an orphanage that was owned and operated by my parents. So the orphans all hated me. They were jealous. But it's great to be here. I always love coming here. It's the fact that I actually should be doing this gig tonight because tonight is actually my first wedding anniversary. Not sure why you're applauding. I took the gig. Which is not good for the relationship, guys, but there's a trick to surviving an anniversary, and I'll give you the tip. It's very simple to anyone in a relationship. All you got to do to get through an anniversary is just get the other person something nice, right? Yeah, something thoughtful, something romantic. Yeah. So I got my wife the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's on DVD. Yeah, because that's her favourite film. So she's home watching that tonight. Well, it's due back tomorrow, so... made of money. But it is great for me to be married. It's a weird thing, because I'm a newlywed, basically, so it's a strange feeling to be married. I never saw myself as like a one-woman man, you know, I was always sort of a no-woman man. So this is something different. You want to stay, I never leave. It's crazy. And I think that's what I like most about being in a steady relationship, is just being off the market. That sounds probably pretty callous, but I love just being off the market. Because when I was on the market, I was more of a sort of an impulse purchase. You know, some people like the essentials, like bread, milk and eggs, everybody wants them. I was more like butter chicken in a can. Every now and again someone would go, well, I guess I could give it a try once. How bad could it be? Pretty bad as it turns out. But I love it. The relationships are really funny because they're weird. They've got their own momentum and you've kind of got no control when you're in a relationship. You really give over your control. You know what I mean? You just never know what's around the corner next in a relationship. There's no steering wheel. You know? A friend of mine, he and his wife are currently experiencing what they're calling a trial separation. Which basically means she separated from him. He stalked her and now it's going to be a trial. So I can't quite tell how these things are going to go. So, folks, I was watching Neighbours last night until they spotted me and pulled the blinds down. Good stuff, I may have to move. But as a comedian, this is the start of my working day, and I'm nearly finished. So, privilege of the profession, it's lovely. And it gives you a lot of spare time. I try and keep busy. I try and do stuff with my time. I think it is a privilege, and you've got to make the most of the time. Something I'm doing at the moment is I'm taking a pottery class. Pottery, yeah. So I work with clay. It's very therapeutic for me to work with clay. Other people in the class are making like ashtrays and vases, and I'm making a tennis court. So figure out how to get into the kiln and on with business. But I've just got so much time on my hands, it is ridiculous. And I imagine that I would do good things with my time, you know, go and visit art galleries and see foreign films. It never happens, you know, I just end up wandering out of the shopping centre every morning and just like a zombie, just like wandering around, got nothing to do. So, like take this morning, for instance, I got up bright and early and I went down to Kmart near my house, just wandered in there, and just as the gates were opening, right, so it was just like I was the first customer in there, and you know, I just want to have some time to myself and just wander around and not be bothered, right. So I've gone to the DVD section, I'm just flipping around looking through stuff, you know what I mean, looking at nothing in particular. Not one other customer inside of me, right, and over the loudspeaker, this is what I heard, I swear to God. Security to audio visual. I'm standing in audio visual, the only guy there thinking, what is the security problem? You know, clearly it's me. You know, sure enough, like a minute later, this guy appears like 3 aisles over from me and just like picks up a DVD and just stares at me. You know? And he's waiting for me to slip up, right? steal something. I said, I don't need this. The hell with this. I don't need this pressure in my day. Right, so I'm walking out. This is something you can do yourselves. There's an information desk at the front of Kmart, right? So there's a girl standing there, a very helpful looking girl. I thought I'd just go over and I'll ruin her day a little bit. I got time. So I rushed over to her looking all sweaty and panicky, right? And just kind of rushed up to her and I go, listen, I was just here shopping with my son. And I turned away for a second to look at something, and when I looked back, he was gone. And I'm freaking out. You've got to help me find my son. All right. And the girl was very concerned, very helpful. Obviously, she's like, "So just calm down, relax. All right, we're going to find your son. Just tell me how old is he and what was he wearing." All right. And so I was doing all this like I was really looking for him. You know, just like sweating and freaking out. I was like, "All right, he's 5 years old, and today I had him dressed in like a leather G-string and fishnets, high heel shoes, and like a leather gimp mask I'd made for him." I just hope he hasn't been taken by some pervert. Thank you very much, folks. Good night.